Welcome back to my 2-month update of Landa, a real estate investment application that allows you to buy shares of properties with a minimum of $5. Let's go ahead and get started. And if you look at the main menu here, you see the results that I have so far. I have $36.57 account value, cash is 70 cents on hand, and my estimated next payout is 35 cents. And I have a 1.58% interest earned so far. And then to go even more detailed than that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the account tab, which is the chart logo on the lower bottom here. So let me scroll down a little bit right here. I deposited $36 on January the 10th, and right now I have a cash amount that I can actually withdraw. I earned a 70-cent cash amount by 14 cents that I had left after I bought 6 shares of 3192 Lake. The price of 3192 Lake was $5.98. As you see in the overview, I have 57 cents in written payouts. And it basically written payout from 2 months. It's from the day I started in January to the end of January. I got paid for that on February the 1st. And then I had one from February to March, and I got paid on March the 1st. So I go to the plus menu icon. I notice that it only shows the recent payout that was done on March 1st, but it doesn't show my payout for February. But for the month of February, I had to go to my email account, but it's not shown in the My Activities section on the app. Anyway, the reason why I got 23 cents on February 1st was because I was prorated in because I bought my shares, of course, on January 10th. On March 1st, I got 34 cents, and then I had 14 cents that I had left over for my initial purchase of the 6 shares. And I added those all together, and the total was 71 cents. So it's like I am just off by a penny. In the overview section, we got besides the rent payouts. You got interest earned, you got appreciation, which I have in nothing, and 57 cent total gain. And I'm thinking that the total gains is going to be from earning from dividends and from appreciation. If I go back to my activity screen, you will notice that the free share that Landa had gave me, 2174 Scarborough, is still pending. And if I select the actual share, it's been pending since I first started with Landa, which was January the 10th. And I'm going to go ahead right now and cancel the order, because Scarborough, it gives me 3 cents dividend. And one of the reasons why I'm not able to sell, it hasn't reached 10,000 sales sold, I cannot sell it. So let me go back, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel the order. I say, do I want to cancel the order request? Yes. A few minutes later, I received a notification that the order has been canceled. I still intend on selling this property when it becomes available to sell. But anyway, let me go back to my activity screen. So let's go to the home menu, which is the home icon. It also shows you the account value summary on this page, like I was saying earlier. But Landa has different statuses for their properties. So if you scroll down to the one of the first statuses that you might see is the new status, which basically means that Landa has made it available for you to buy shares that had not reached 10,000 shares. And the reason why I say that is because the free share that they basically gave me is still listed as new. And then any property that you actually purchase, that status will not be new anymore. It basically show the number of shares at 3192 Lake here. As you see on the screen here, this is the only property that is purchased, and only purchased 6 shares. So that's why the status has been changed to the number of shares. And then another status that Landa give you is trading. This status basically allows you to buy and sell shares right now. When I first started this 2 months ago, 3194 Oakview was the only one that allowed you to buy and sell shares. So I also noticed that 3194 Oakview share amount has went down. As you see on the screen, the price went down by $5 from $14.87 to $9.18. This trading status, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're actually in trading status. The last status I see is the coming soon status. So these are basically property to be listed as new. I wish that Landa had the ability for you to just had a button or some icon you can scrape back up to the top, but I'm gonna scroll back up to the top right quick. I noticed that the properties that they have listed here are in Georgia. There's no other states that are listed. Now on their website though, they had it like Jacksonville, Florida, and I think they had somewhere in New York. The next feature one has implemented is a notification when a property is available to buy and sell shares. As you see on the screen here, display pictures of some of the properties that they listed as available. I wish Landa would only show properties that you actually purchase. I also wish that they had the ability for any properties that you purchase would be directly on top. Anyway, this concludes my 2-month update of investing into Landa. To the next update, I want to say take care and see you next time.